She would slay it. Like, she can handle craft. Don't underestimate her. She can handle craft. Yes. No, I totally agree. And I was also wondering, like, because this is a musical, what is like your...
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, like, thank you so much for clicking on me, like, for trusting me, you know? And I'm gonna get right into the video though, because I showed you that interview and she looks so stunning. I just can't believe that we have a South Indian represent that is so gorgeous. Like, she is so stunning. I cannot stop looking at her. I just want to recreate her look and we're gonna do it together. And I've tried it before. I practiced this look and I think it's pretty achievable. You just need a little bit of blending powers because her eye look just looks so beautiful. It's pink and that pink lip, ooh, she looks so good. First, I'm gonna start with the skin. Like, can we take a moment to appreciate her glowy skin? Like, oh my god, it looks so flawless and just like pretty. Jeez. So I'm going in with this. It's like a tinted moisturizer but also like a foundation. It's pretty medium coverage, so if I do want more coverage, I'll just go in with a heavier concealer. So this is in the shade, I think, medium dark 60. So it's pretty close to my skin color, just a little bit more like orange, I would say. But you know what? I like it because it kind of gives me a more like tan, bronzy look, which she obviously has. She's so glowy and so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, I fully blended out my little tinted moisturizer. I don't know if it's like a foundation thing or what it is, but it's the Urban Decay Tinted Hydrator. So I think it's kind of like foundation, but more glowy maybe. Cause look at the coverage. Like, I almost don't want to wear any concealer. Like, I just look so good. But you know, it's a glam, so we gotta do a little bit of concealer. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of like a really light concealer. It's used, so the bottle's a little dirty, but it's in the shade 1.75 and it's actually a Korean brand. I'll just put it in the description because I don't want to butcher the name. I'm blending out the concealer and it's a really light shade, so I'm thinking of like bringing it back to my skin tone and using another concealer. So I'm most probably going to use this one, the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer in the satin finish in the shade medium warm. So this is a bit more yellow, so it's gonna match my undertone a little more. So I'll just add that probably closer to the center parts of my face and then bring it out. Okay, so the concealer did a good amount of lifting my eyes. So now I'm gonna do a little trick that I usually like to do. So I'm just gonna look down and I see all this like shadow, this lines. I'm just gonna add a little bit more concealer there and then bring it a little bit more out. And then I'm gonna let that sit for a while. So she doesn't really have a very contoured face, it's more bronzy. So I'm gonna go in with this BB cream. It's like my summer shade, but I love using it as like just something to warm my face up. So I'll just add a little bit here and then on my forehead here and then a little bit here too and then here. Oh, my hair is getting in my face. Any of you like excited for the Mean Girls movie? Because obviously I am. Like, she looks so stunning in that interview and the girls on it just look so amazing and like the cast is so like different. So I'm kind of interested to see how it's gonna turn out. And it definitely is a very iconic movie, so it's something that I really want to watch. It's like the Barbie movie, like you have to watch it. And probably I feel like people are gonna wear pink to see the movie because like, why not? It's fun. Now I'm just using a little bit of highlight for my nose. Just one straight line in the center. I'm using the Barry M Flawless Chiseled Cheeks Contour Cream. It's the highlighting shade, so it's like the perfect shade just to like make my nose pop. And I'm just gonna blend out the little BB cream that I put earlier. It's so blendable and creamy. That's why I love using this as like a little bronzing thing. Usually I use it for like my whole face because it's a BB cream in the summer. But my shades get a little bit lighter in the winter, which is pretty surprising because honestly I feel like the sun here has been really giving its all. It's like really sunny and super pretty, but it does snow and rain a little here and there, but I was expecting to still have my tan on. Oh, that looks so good. So I usually do the darker shade first and then I blend the lighter shade out. So, you know, it looks like a little bit too much, but once you blend it out, it kind of evens out everything. Okay, so before my under eye creases, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of baking powder on it and just bake it a little. I don't want it to be too baked because she does look very glowy and like just shiny. She's just glowing all over, like her skin looks so dewy. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a while and then remove the bake in a bit. But I'll also blend the little contour thing that I did. So I just start from the dark and then I go into the center and voila! The nose contour is done. I'm gonna do the eye makeup now, so I'm using my Bye Bye Birdie Colourpop palette. I'm just gonna reach into this really, like, can you guys see that? I knew it was falling out, but you know, can you guys see that light pink kind of shade? So it's almost like she has a very pastel look going on. So I'm gonna do like this light pink and see first. Yep, so she has a purple-ish pink shade all over her eyes, but there's like a gradient towards it. So I'm just gonna focus this color on the inner parts of my eyes first because she goes from light to dark and then she wings it out really nice. So I'm just gonna blend this on both eyes and then I'll go in with a darker shade. Okay, I've been staring at this palette for quite some time and I think I can use all the shades that are in here for like the eye look. So most probably I go into this also and that just to wing it out at the end. So I'm gonna use the same brush that I used earlier so I can just blend this into my crease. So I kind of want to see how it's gonna show up my eyes too. Because sometimes you might need a darker shade so that it shows up on a darker skin tone. So this is not bad, this is working out pretty good. I'm just gonna put this into my crease too and then work it in. Do the same on the other side. So it does help to go in a little bit harder and just swish it around outwards. Now I'm just gonna use this darker kind of red shade just on the lash line here and then I'm gonna bring it upwards. Just a little bit of shadow kind of effect. And then the same on this side. And I feel like her look looks a little bit more pink than purple. So I don't think I will go in for this shade. Because I was thinking of mixing it. But that looks too bright. And she has more of like a mauve pink kind of shade. So I'm just gonna do this. And then maybe I think I'll go into my Revolution palette. And I see this like kind of purple but still pink shade and I'm gonna just blend it in the center, make it a little deeper. So that just adds a little bit more of a depth to my eyes. Because it does look a little pale and I want a little bit more color to show, so I'm just gonna darken it a little bit. So you can see how like it transitions from a light to a dark shade. And yep, that's for the eye look and it looks pretty good so far. Now I'll just do my eyeliner. Okay, I'm doing my eyeliner now and I'm using the Wet n Wild Skinny Waterproof Eyeliner. Her wing is pretty straight, so I'm just gonna do this and then extend it out. Looks a little messy, but you can see it's coming. Okay, so my liner is done. Now time for my mascara. I'm just using this mascara. So I already brushed off the bake that's under my eyes. Now I'm just using a blush. It's the Tarte blush in the shade Party. Sorry, I couldn't see that properly, but it looks so pretty. Now my favorite part, the lips. So she has a very like pinky mauve shade, so I'm just gonna overline my lips with a darker plummy shade. So now I just put a bright pink shade on the inside of my lips. Okay, so I'm just blending my lips with my fingers and this is the end makeup look. I think it looks pretty good. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!